Hello, Algebra 2 students. Our group consisted of Andy, Prateek, and Kenneth. Will teach you about Algebra 2, section 9.4. You have to pay many attention because it's very hard.
How's it? So today I'll be showing you how to draw an ellipse using an elliptical equation on this whiteboard. Alright, so first we have a horizontal ellipse right here, right? And so there are several parts you can label using this horizontal ellipse. Now the first part are these points right here, which are called vertices. They can be labeled as negative a comma 0 and a comma 0. Now the a's are in the x position because of the fact that it's x comma y, and because it's a horizontal ellipse, it's on the x-axis, so that's where you put the a's. Next we have the covertices, which are on the y-axis, which means that you do 0 comma b and 0 comma negative b. Now remember that it's on the y-axis, so you gotta put it in the y spot, alright, because of the x comma y equation. Now next you need to know these 2 points, which are called the foci. Now the foci can be labeled negative c comma 0 and c comma 0. Now remember, the c's can vary. The c always depends on which axis it's on. So in this equation, since it's horizontal, it's on the x-axis. So gotta remember to put in the x position or spot. And the equation for this would be x squared plus y squared equals 1. But remember, it's over a squared and b squared. Now, as you can see, the a squared right here is under the x squared, which means that a is always greater than b. Therefore, since the a squared is under the x squared, that means that it is a horizontal equation, because that means that the x squared is the actual major axis all the time. Now I will show you how to do a vertical ellipse. So let me draw it here. Alright, so there are several parts to this one, similar to the horizontal ellipse. Now, as you see, there are 2 vertices. Instead of putting the a's in the x-axis, put them in the y-axis. And there are 2 co-vertices. And we switch the roles. So now the b's are in the x spot instead of the y spot like we had in the horizontal axis. And the foci, like we said before, the c relates to the major axis, and because the c is now on the major axis now on the y-axis, we put the c in the y spot of the coordinate. The equation for this is also similar. It's x squared over b squared plus y squared over a squared equals 1. Now, you see, we put the a over the y squared because of the fact that the major axis is on the y. And since a is bigger, this is a vertical ellipse since it's under the y.
Hello, today I will be teaching you example 2. In this example, we will be having to figure out an equation for the ellipse based on the given information. We know that the covertex is negative 3, 0, the vertex is 0, 4, and the center is 0, 0. This is a drawing of the ellipse. Through this drawing, we can see that this is a vertical ellipse. But since the vertex is on the y-axis, we also know that this is a vertical ellipse. As you know, the equation for a vertical ellipse is x squared over b squared plus y squared over a squared equals 1. Since the covertex is negative 3, 0, the b equals plus or minus 3. Since the vertex is at 0, 4, a equals plus or minus 4. So the final equation would equal x squared over 3 squared plus y squared over 4 squared equals 1. This would equal x squared over 9 plus y squared over 16 equals 1.
Finally, you guys were very nice, amazing students. Therefore, we give you a present. The present is a free kiss in the cheek from Prateek. You guys may receive it whenever you want.